Hey guys, Kevin Fatty here, and welcome. As you can see, my background is a little bit different. I just noticed the jackets there. It's my first time to put on the camera in this apartment, this new apartment. We'll get into that in a second. Let me just share everything and get set up here. And chat. Hello, Tracy. Okay, guys, excellent. You should be able to see my screen. Audio should be loud and clear. Everything should be good. So just confirm in the chat box, please. All good. Thank you very much. Okay, excellent, guys. So here, right. First off, a quick apology. This is not going to be one of my standard long training webinars. Normally, I spend a day or two preparing a big slideshow presentation and then do a training. It has just been an absolutely crazy day. My microphone is actually hooked onto a chair. I've got a cool office desk, but basically, I'm in the process of moving to Portugal. And 1 week ago, when we launched the newbie success formula, which we'll get into that in a second. There was a live training where now there has been so much work done on that, weeks and weeks of work. That was launched last Saturday and Sunday. Basically, I was traveling. I drove from Spain to Portugal and getting settled in. And now the launch basically ended yesterday. It has been absolutely fantastic. And today we got a live training webinar as well. And for those who maybe have missed the previous one, there's lots of training webinars and everything like that available here. And there's more inside the training section. So, okay, first off, guys, give us a shout out. Who here is new to the webinars? Who here is just new to Newbie Success Formula? Or are you a Results with Kevin AI member? Just to give me an idea, if you've seen me on live webinars before, you might excuse that this is not going to be the most fantastic webinar. And just where are you guys from and what time it is? I'm always interested in that as well. Get a little bit of a chat going inside the box. In Results with Kevin, USA, excellent. I have a few of your products, Results with Kevin, excellent. Okay, so basically it's as I expected. Over the last few, you could say, weeks and months at the end of the Results with Kevin live training web. Now, I always recommended upgrading to the yearly plan. It was one of the things that includes all these extra bots and training. We're not even going to cover that today or get into it. It's going to be more. This was the official title of this webinar was the live training for newbie success formula customers. And so if you guys have any questions on that or anything at all, please type them into the chat box. Anything you want to share, anything you want to ask, anything you want to help with. If you want me to do a live demonstration on this webinar using any of the tools or anything like that, let us know in the chat box. I'll just give you a quick story, guys, while I'm waiting. As I said, I don't have massive content. We've just covered so much training. There was so much updates in this. So basically, this might interest some people. I don't know whether you guys just are considering moving or the world or anything like that. But I've been living in Spain for the past 22 years. I've been running my business there, paying taxes for around 16 years, my online marketing business. And it's gone, in my opinion, absolutely crazy with the amount of taxes, fees, and control they're employing on businesses in Spain in general, becoming just unhealthy in my opinion. So this morning, I had a consultant meeting with an accountant and a lawyer here in Portugal, and they were explaining all the differences of the different tax models and everything like that. And at the first 15 or 20 minutes, I was like, oh no, I could nearly have to go back to Spain. They were like talking, you're going to, for the first year, it's going to be like 30% tax, then up to 36. And then basically, because of your income, you're going to be on a 46% tax bracket. And I was just looking at the numbers here going, wow, this is absolutely crazy. And that was with being self-employed or being a limited company. And then we moved on to the next option, and that was creating a startup company in Portugal. And one of the things people realized that people need to know, I suppose, is Portugal is very, very welcoming when it comes to digital norms, regardless of what part of the world they're from. And they were welcoming to investment and people moving and people building businesses in their country, in my opinion, very much unlike Spain. So with that, the end scenario, which I ended up direction that I'm going, is I open up a startup company in Portugal and I hire myself as the CEO. That's really it. I pay myself whatever wage I would like to pay myself, and I pay 20% tax on my wages, which is perfectly fine. And the rest of the money basically stays inside the company. And after 12 months, then you start getting your tax bills, which will basically come in at 17% for the company, excluding obviously only on profits. And there's so many benefits. I will give one the way the accountant put it to me. I will be probably splitting a lot of my time between Spain and Portugal. And he said, you go back to Spain for 10 days. Well, basically, your company hires you to go to Spain for 10 days, and the company pays you $150 to go to Spain for 10 days. There is all these massive, massive benefits from it that will basically save me tens of thousands, if not more, every single year in my business. It was just a complete mind switch. So, regardless of limited companies, self-employed companies, this startup arrangement that I've seen and witnessed today, it was probably the biggest tax saver for a lot of people. So anyway, I hope that it might help some people. It might not. I know it's not for everyone. Right. Since there's no questions come in, guys, I'm just going to show you some of the updates that we have added to Results with Kevin AI. I've been working basically the last 48 hours in this office, living room, if you want to call it, and making updates to this. So the biggest update, I will say, is the new AI bots. I posted this on Facebook. Basically, before it was Claude Sonnet 3.7, and we got an email from Claude saying it's going out of use, is the easiest way of putting it. And we uploaded 3 new Claude bots, which we got Claude Sonnet 4.5, Claude Opus 4.5, and you got Claude Hockey 4.5. Now, I just want to explain this is important. I think you guys should understand the financials behind this as well. I think one day last week, I think it was exactly a week ago, I ended up paying over $200 in credits just for one day for everyone's to use this, which of course I have no problem with. But the likes of ChatGPT Nano would cost, for example, 1 credit. And if you used Claude Opus 4.5, it costs 40 credits. So it's 40 times more expensive to use this. This costs 20 credits. This costs 10 credits. These are all 5 to 10. Some of them are 20. But my point would be is I would only use these for really, really complex tasks that you need. And if you need basic tasks like emails and documents and all that, just stick with ChatGPT or Gemini or stuff like that. If you want to, a specific task that these are good for, you can use these bots. So these are the biggest, one of the updates I've made, guys. I don't know how many other offers are out there, or programs are out there that offer you. You've got 12 of the top bots here with 4 different modules, all of the different variations for different tasks available. And these are all available to all Results with Kevin AI members. It doesn't matter what level you are, they're all available there, including the Nano Banana image generator. So that was the update that I did yesterday. The day before, no, that was the day before. What I did yesterday was for those who are pro or yearly members, you will see all these drop out where you can access all of the different other modules. So what I did yesterday is all of the previous Claude was powered by 3.7 Sonnet. These have all been updated. If we just open them up and explain, email marketing, Claude, product creation, Claude, the best model of Claude for this. But if you go down to, for example, the checklist generator, I am using the cheaper model of Claude. You can see here, this is Hacky, which is absolutely fine. They're actually It's perfect because you don't need a super advanced model to do checklists. But if you want to get it, and again, because checklists deliver so much content, it could be 10, 20, 30, 40 pages with a single prompt. If it's just an email, obviously it's going to be using a lot less. So you've got Claude 4.5 Sonnet and for the same for the product creation coach. Right. I want to cover, I'll do a quick live example in a minute and just read some of the questions. What do you mean by complex tasks that spend 40 extra credits? Let's say you want to get into something deep, search documents, medical. It's hard to answer that because I suppose I would have to be honest, I'd be 100% transparent. I've not dug deep into the main uses and the best bots for each one. But to give you an example, which might answer my question, not make me look so stupid with that question, let me show you exactly what I do when I'm coming up with a new idea or something like that. Right. So, for example, I mentioned this before, and I'll do the exact same again. We did an affiliate marketing webinar, and we did a product creation webinar where I created a complete product outline, a sales page, and everything using the AI bots that we have. That what we covered on that webinar was the creation of Newbie Success Formula. So let's do another quick example. How I use all the AI bots in one when I come along for an idea, and then I decide which one has given me the best output, and I continue from there. So for this example, let's use the product creation coach, and I'm going to test Gemini, ChatGPT, Claude, and DeepSeek. Now, I need to come up with something at the top of my head. I would like to create a new product around how you can use AI to generate traffic, leads, and sales. Perfect product. And enter. So basically now I'm testing Gemini. And kind of to answer your question, what I found so interesting about doing this so many times, sometimes Claude could be better for emails. Sometimes ChatGPT could be better for a sales page. Sometimes DeepSeek, which I've been surprised and has been really, really good and really surprising answers. So you have the advantage of just basically testing all of the four models and then deciding which one you want to work with. So let's just let this work. Okay, this is a fantastic niche. AI product ideas, the 60-minute traffic generator, AI lead magnet. You can see the format here, extended product outline, the Kevin Faddick product launch, affiliate and pre-launch. It's basically giving you the outline of everything. It's trained to do it like that. I suppose we need to start off AI lead magnet formula, sales bot blueprint. So this is Gemini 2.5. Let's see what the idea is. Everyone's going to have a different preference of what they like. All of the AI bots are trained and they are delivering correct, relevant information. But this one here, you can see we've got 10 ideas, basically, what it's coming up with, is it? AI affiliate arsenal, AI ecom, AI local, AI coach finder, AI traffic. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, so now we've got Claude 4.5 Sonnet. This is my first time to actually use this on this trained bot. Product idea 1, traffic tsunami. ChatGPT, Claude, AI tools, Facebook, YouTube blogs, AI lead machine. Any of these could be used as upsells as well, so that's pretty cool. Sales funnel generator, content. This is recommended. AI content cash flow, traffic leads and sales, how to create content that attract traffic, capture leads, AI written opt-ins. Pretty cool. I love that. AI affiliate profits, teach them how to find affiliate offers, create pre-sale reports. Not so good. So it's the way this bot is trained. It's trained after it comes up with ideas to give you the complete launch plan. That's fine. You can go through it, read it, but right now is I just want to come up with the one idea. So far, I'm really impressed with Claude 4.5 Sonnet. Let's see what DeepSeek can come up with. AI traffic, AI lead, a sales machine. Let me see. AI traffic, a complete system, tools, pitch even. Teach how to leverage AI content, squeeze pages, AI affiliate, how to free AI traffic shotgun. Very well. How to use AI tools, platforms, social media, generate leads, and again, the format. So my point is, I'm deciding which bot I would like to work with. So far, I am impressed with this. This one I do like. So I'm going to go with, let's say, which one did I like? AI Cashflow. All right, product idea number 4. And it's as simple as, I'm not going to go through all of this. We covered this in the last webinar, but create me the product outline. So guys, do you understand what I'm saying and the point of how easy it is to test all the models and continue to work with what you want? Give me a yes or no in the chat box. Excellent, cool. So here we have the product outline. Let's see what we've got. Product creation, validation, use AI tools to create, record the training, blah, blah, blah. Pre-launch, week 5, best practices, what you'll need, software and tools, quick action plan. Yes, so basically, would you like me to create a complete, detailed, extended outline? Yes. Upsells with full descriptions, sales page structure with headlights. Right, I will say we have, it's, okay, cool. This is really, really good, guys. I'm impressed with this. It's coming along, it's creating the outline for me. I would always go over to the sales page copywriter. This is exactly what I do. Once I have the product outline created, I just copy all the text. I paste it into the sales page copywriter. I say, give me a sales page, make any notifications I need. And then if I want a video sales letter, I just come along again, open up the video sales letter, create me a video sales letter. If I want the email swipes, I could just come along and say, okay, now I've got the video sales letter, the copy, paste them in and ask for email swipes. That's what I generally do. The way this one is working so well, it could be worth testing. But here's what I will be transparent. These are trained sales page copywriters trained on the formulas that we use. So you're definitely going to get a different output. So it could be worth testing. Okay, ask it this for a sales page. If you don't like it, you probably will get a better reply from this one. So I hope that is the reason we have so many specific bots. Okay, I'm going to close that. We're not using that. Okay, so we've got every single module here. Module 7 breakdown, module 8 breakdown, 12, the bonuses, upsell structure, AI email mastery. And just notice this, guys, if this ever happens, it's because of it's not maxed out, it's not stopped. Just click continue. There is since you're tuned in, and this is important to mention, full transparency. There is no limits on any of these bots. I think they're set to 100 uses per day. It's just by default. There's no reason to use one bot more than 100 times. So you could say it is unlimited use. Because this one and the price in 4.5 Sonnet, I have set it to a maximum use of 25 per day. So I've do everything I want, complete product outline, sales page, emails in 25 in any way, shape, or form. The only reason you might go above that if you're abusing it or you're just using it too much, if that happens, it shouldn't happen, but I just want to say it can happen. You can see here, it's continuing email swipes. It's doing pretty much everything. So I suppose this is why I created Results with Kevin AI. This is why I love the system so much. We used to have to type so much, and we used to have to do a lot of typing, a lot of moving the mouse. Now I can drink water, tea, coffee, or beer, and everything is just working for me. Um, it's probably lazy marketing method. We're just waiting on things to work. They are trained. So, any questions, any feedback, guys? Well, how do you decide on what idea to go with? Right. Keep in mind that this one here, it's the product creation coach. It's trained on my training and internet and everything like that, but it's trained on real world methods that work, and that's why we use it. If you wanted the general coach, you can just use any of these. They're all the exact same. They're just not trained on my knowledge. They're just general bots, which are cool as well. Right. So how do I decide on which idea? Honestly, a little bit of that has to come down from experience. But if you come back and look at the ideas here, AI lead machine, focus on AI to create high converting squeeze pages, email sequences, and lead magnets. Split headlines, write in businessful offers, automate the follow-up sequence. It sounds cool, but it seems to be focused on lead magnets only, where I really wanted affiliate marketing and traffic as well. So the lead machine traffic tsunami was good. So if you put the two of them together, that's cool. Then you've got a sales funnel generator. It's not an attractive word in our industry. People don't like, they think they've got to create products and sales funnels. They run away. AI cash flow. Basically, this is super important when in online marketing in our industry. You've got to make your product sound a little bit sexy, a little bit hyped up, a little bit mysterious. And that's exactly what this is doing, and that's why it's recommended. It combines all of the three elements, which is perfect. And this AI affiliate products for profits, how to find affiliate offers, pre-sale reports. I already have a product like that. But this one, as I said, it just combines the three elements. So if you look at, I'm doing product creation for 18 years. And in general, we're probably launching 6 to 8 to 10 new products every single year, sometimes up to 20 new products. And if you go back before AI, I would have a thinking board, a board where I'd write down all these ideas over and over again and try and work with them. And then there could be times where I could be days and weeks at the computer, wrecking my head, saying, I need to come up with an idea. Then I need to map out the product. Then I realize it's a bad idea. And then 2 or 3 days later, I'm back to the drawing board. That's how it was, guys, for us years ago. That's how we built our business. And obviously it worked. AI just takes the thinking out of that. If I did not like any idea and any reply or any input, I just come along and say, I don't like it, change it, give me new ideas. Boom, it's going to give you new ideas. If you want to target it towards whatever your audience is, or if you want the bot to decide on the audience, etc., it's just going to give you all the information you need. Merry Christmas. Love when you work as always. And my time spent using results with Kevin and I am. It's thanks, Amo. Cheers, Amo. Kevin, your question. I struggle to start any business and then see it through completion. Any tips? A little bit of motivation here. There's no plan B. That is the truth. Every single business I built took months to get off the ground. Most of my businesses have for the last decade have been focused on recurring. And the reason most people don't have membership sites or they don't survive past 6 months is like all of the membership sites die after 6 months is because after 2 or 3 months, they realize that, oh, it's slow, blah, blah, blah. It's like building a business and they give up and they move on to something else. Even experienced marketers do that. And regardless of what you're doing, guys, the real magic happens after you've put the work in from 3 months to 6 months. The first 3 months is always a struggle. It's always going to be hard. It's a building process. The magic happens from 3 months to 6 months where you can see that excitement. You can see it's less work. And then after that, it's how much you want to scale it. So I never, ever give up. With Results with Kevin AI, for example, we put this together. We did a launch in January. 11 months ago. And after the launch was not massively successful, and I had a few people come up to me and said, "Oh well, Kevin, sorry that didn't go as well." And I was sitting back laughing. I was like, "It went absolutely perfect. I just started a new brand, and I got 150 members in the door, and now we're going to build and scale on that." So obviously, from what most people do after a launch, they take the 10,000 and they come along and create a new product. I took that and I just continued to build results on Kevin AI into a six-figure business. I did the same with so many brands. The next thing is actually part of the bonuses for newbie success formula. It's insider trading. It's old. You guys should have seen it, but it's Kevin's productivity hacks. It's the system that I just use in my business every single day, and I plan out. So if you're saying if your problem is following through with something, well, have you a plan to say, okay, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm going to do this. On Friday, I'm going to do this. On week 2, I'm going to do this. So the only reason you're not following through, I suppose, it could be laziness, it could be distractions. But every single day, we have something to do in our business. We just plan out our days to what we're going to do to move forward, and we just stick with it. Another tip, here's another prime example, newbie success formula. This exactly what I did. Sorry, I've got an audio playing. Newbie success formula, there was no content created until, get exactly what happened here. I started creating the content on this probably around the 2nd of December, and the product was due to go live on December the 11th. So in November, I created a product outline, I created a sales page, I did absolutely everything with AI, and I handed this sales copy over to a professional design team. And I came along and I created the JV page on there, and I said, we're going to launch this on December the 11th. So I put all the work in, I paid for design, I'd set the JV page up. I had told all my affiliates that we're going to go live. There was still no product, right? I've done this a lot of times. So it was it's like a do or die situation to me. I have no choice. I'm going to let all my customers down, all my JV partners down. I'm going to waste time and money if I do not complete this product. So I think what I did is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I was like working probably 16 hours a day, creating all the content and doing everything like that. And then the 7th, 8th, and 9th, I was refining everything. I think it was on Thursday morning, the 11th, a few hours before the launch, I finally created this video here. If you check, you might be able to know, you can't see the date in the corner, but I'm pretty sure this newbie video, the welcome video, was created just a few hours before the launch went live. Right, my point is, I don't recommend cutting it that tight, but when you put yourself under pressure like that and you say, well, I've no choice but to get it done, there is no plan B. That's what's worked for me always. I'm not going to disappoint anyone. So basically, I set a date. Cool, it has to be done. I hope that helps in some way. Any other questions, ladies and gents? I will show you something else pretty cool. I'm still working on this page, and I posted it on Facebook yesterday, and the feedback wasn't amazing. And I've improved it a little bit more. I've mobile optimized it. Someone said, I really need to put in a video here. That's my plan in the next few days, create a new sales video for results with Kevin AI. But it is just, to me, a really, really cool sales page. Why am I sharing this with you? I used ChatGPT 5.1 for this. It is just fed it in the HTML, asked it to make adjustments. Anytime I want to make adjustments again, I just basically save the page and upload it again and just go again. So this is the new sales page for it, completely free, easy to adjust, mobile optimized. And this again is the power of AI. Every bit of sales copy was created, edited with AI. So show you that. You can check it out with resultswithkevin.com. There is different pricing options there. I said this isn't a sales webinar in any way. If you're not on board, guys, you can see how powerful it is in every single way. Okay, right, we got three questions and they're pretty long. Let's see what we got into. I know domain protection services that requires money. That said, have you ever heard of someone else take over the domains with all the scammers? Domain protection services, right? Domain privacy, you don't need to buy. Domain protection services is inside where you purchase your domains, and you've got domain protection. There should be a check mark or a box where you click it and lock that domain, and that means your domain is protected. That is, to me, it is important. To me, I never worry about it. I've never had a domain stolen, and that's just the issue. Make sure it's checked. Make sure to renew your domains in time. So I don't think protection services are needed. Just you have to have other things in place. I have an old domain that's been sitting around for a couple of years. I've not used it, but I did initiate the blog set up when I first got it. I'd like to use Newbie Success Formula for the process of going through the program at the beginning to the end and have everything set up, ready to go ASAP. Should I completely blow away what I started so far or scratch it? Right, the question number two, if you already have a blog set up and everything is installed, it's perfect. If you have a bunch of old expired plugins and a bunch of garbage on the blog that you no longer use, delete the blog and start again. But if you have a blog that's ready to go, it's fine because all you have to do is go to Teams, change the team. You've got a completely new team and just work from there. Answer the question number two, can you create custom GPTs? Not with these bots, no. Okay. I agree. My only launch was done in 2 weeks because I planned the product. I signed a contract to immigrate into Germany, so I had to do it. Good man, fair play. It's funny, guys, because again, product creation used to take so long. A lot of the things we did this year, AI Revolution, I think this was a 36-page PDF report with PLR. This was probably 6 months ago. And these were little trials. They ended up doing $2,000 or $3,000. This was a 116-page report. Checklist Millionaire, the same. And these are quick launches. The point I would say is I used AI bots. These are all done probably on live training webinars as well. I used our AI bots to create the PDF. Whether it was 10 pages long or 100 pages long, it didn't matter. I used the AI to create a sales page, and that was done in minutes. And I launched the product. I listed it in Warrior Plus and launched it. Every one of these were done within 24 hours, these 4 or 5 products here. Years ago, that would never be possible. I would never be able to write a 100-page PDF. If I was to outsource it, which I did outsource PDFs in the past, it would cost me €500 for a short 20-page PDF. There is really, really, really no excuse anymore, guys. The industry is only getting stronger in so many ways as well. Excuse me. Okay, any other questions? Yes, you cannot create custom GPTs with these bots. They don't work like that. They're powered by multiple different sources of software and backend technology, train scripts, everything like that. It's probably the only thing that you cannot do with them. Personally, I think the whole GPT bots has been blown out of the proportion. I've never purchased one. I don't promote them anymore. I think they went crazy. People can create them in seconds and try and sell them when you could train these bots to do the exact same, in my opinion. Just have your notes, have your summary of what your bio, your background, everything like that, and set the specifically trained bot to work. I just find them better. Just to mention that launch 7-hour training video in the front end OTOs, I want to confirm if you had a deadline. Okay, good question. If the launch was 7 hours of training videos for the front end and then the OTOs, I find training videos to be one of the easiest parts once I know the outline. So if you know what you have to do. Now, here's the realistic thing. I always double your time. If I have to do 7 hours of training, it's going to be 7 hours of recording, and it's going to be probably a few hours to edit. If they're long videos, obviously the editing is shorter, but you still have to wait for the video to render. So I will just double the time. If 7 hours of trading is 14 hours of work, right? 14 hours of work. I've done 14 hours of work in one day many, many times, but let's be realistic. You need a break. You break it down. It's 5 hours per day. Monday, 5 hours. Tuesday, 5 hours. Wednesday, 4 hours. Have an early lunch. So don't use excuses. Don't hold back. Just get out the camera, start recording the videos, put it in your mind. I'm going to get this done Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And if you fail on Wednesday, give yourself a kick and make sure it's complete on Thursday and Friday. So you can allow for that. Oh, I messed up. I never got everything complete on Wednesday. Just make sure you do it on Thursday and Friday. If you have to work all the way through the night on Saturday and Sunday to get it done, get it done. But 1000%, it can be done in 1 week. You talked about the OTO, exact same process again. It's going to take 1 week more. It's something that you can, these assets that you create, guys. There's something that once you do a launch, majority of the sales are made during that launch period. But the way I look at it, let's take Newbie Success Formula. It did around $12,000 or $13,000. It was one of my best launches. But I would guarantee by the end of this year, that will probably have done 18 to 20,000. Not by me promoting it that much as well. We'll just put a banner here, a link here, maybe do one quick flash sale in the future. So that's just with one product. And then the more assets that you create, like the ARM system, the lead magnet system, these were created a year ago, whatever, to continue to sell every single day. Many of these products continue to sell every single day. So that compound interest, when people say a product, a blog post, a video is online real estate that earns you money, it is 100% true, especially if it's monetized. The payment links are working, you're building your list, you're monetizing your list, you're promoting affiliate offers. Dom, yes, you can use, you're calling them GPTs, guys. They're not really, they're AI bots because GPT just refers to Chat GPT. So these AI bots to map out a calendar for product launches, 100%. Product creation coach. I want to launch 6 products over the next 8 months for newbie online marketers. Obviously a hot topic. Let's see what it comes back with. Obviously, it doesn't give you the outline, just give it a time frame. So here we have the 6 outlines. Part 1, entry points, the phrases, the step-by-step launch plan, phrase 1, recruitment, launch plan, final check. Give me the dates for each product and plan. It's that simple. Just ask it what you want and you will get the reply. So here you go, January the 1st. And this is exactly how I teach it. And it's exactly what works. And this is why the TradeBot works. It takes you 1 month to create a product from start to finish, to do it correctly, to notify JVs, etc. So you create the product, you launch, you create the product, you launch, you create the product, you launch, you create the product, you launch. This is just an automated money stream, but you just have to be consistent. This is basically what I don't do it as aggressively now, but it's pretty much everything we did. So here you can see it's that easy. Okay, cool. And I was just using again Gemini. You can ask the same question into all of the different bots as why they're there, and then work with the best one. Do you have a favorite AI for blog posts? Okay, Dom, you covered something there that's been annoying me for a while. We have a blog post creator here. It's a pre-sell and blog post creator. But it was more, the idea of this was created to create a pre-sale report for a particular product, which could be a PDF or a Google document. And then you create a blog post to advertise that. It was specifically created for that. And sometimes it annoys me because when I just ask it for a specific blog post, it might just come along and create it. So I'm going to update this in the next, yeah, in the next few days. I'm going to add a new blog post creator, a new really, really cool blog post creator. But just for interest, there's so many ways to do it now. You could go any of these AI bots again for blog posts. ChatGPT, Gemini is faster. Claude is more, this is what I find, guys. Claude is more academic. Gemini is fast and accurate. ChatGPT is slower. DeepSeek is given really, really good results as well. So you can use any of these bots. You could use this. So I need a blog post only for my new success formula training for online marketers. Is there a video creator? No. It's just asking for more information, but basically then it will give you newbie. Yeah, I don't have the link. Okay. Okay, you asked the question about video. No, and it's probably never ever going to happen. And let me explain why. I covered that a few months ago, and thank God no one's asked the question since. I hooked it up. It came available to me and the systems that we work with around 2 months ago. And to create an 8-second video, AI video, which was absolutely terrible, ended up costing me around $26. Now, could you imagine with, let's say, 500 members using an AI video generator with unlimited use? It just would not be feasible. And that's just being straight out honest with you guys. I covered this in the webinars before when I said, there's cheaper solutions out there. There's someone selling, get all AI trained bots for $16.95 or $19.95 or even $97 one time. And then when either they don't work at all, or then when you get inside the funnel, and there was one particular example, to buy everything in this funnel, you had to pay $697 plus $47 per month recurring. And I'm pretty much sure that product got 1.5 reviews and 1.5 stars out of 5. So it didn't actually work. It was just one of those launches to take as much money off the customers as possible and then move on and do the exact same thing the very next month. Results with Kevin AI is just the complete opposite. Just to give you a quick example, as I said, I am working on this 24/7. It's been my only focus for the last 11 months, and it's 1000% my only focus for the next 3 or 4 months. You can see here, I got this email with it, and I noticed it 7 minutes ago. That was posted on December 15th. That they were changing things around, and then straight away the next day, all of these bots have been updated. Well, all of the other marketers, in my opinion, that are doing similar things, like creating a new software under a new title, letting their current product die. We are on top of this like nothing else. Our image generator is really, really good. It's not the top level yet, but it will be very, very close. Everything else here will not be beaten. I hate ChatGPT. It just drives me around the bend with wrong answers. And this is why we have this. Okay. The recording will be uploaded to the members area within 24 hours, possibly today. Natalie, thanks for everything. If I was forced to have one only program, I would keep Results with Kevin AI. I'm the exact same. I couldn't live without it at this stage. There's nothing else out there like it. I appreciate the feedback. Again, guys, if you're not, you see the links inside the members area. You upgrade, downgrade anytime. The links are there. This is the best deal for absolutely everyone. $247 per year, unlimited use, all the training, all the bonuses. It's kind of explained in this as well. Where is the members area? I'm going to send you this link. I don't even think the page is locked because it's hosts and panelists. No, everyone. Yes. Okay. Okay, guys. I appreciate the feedback. If this is your first webinar with me live, I apologize. Usually there's lots more slides, but I think we covered a variety of topics, including moving the country, taxes, AI. Cheers, guys. Have an awesome day. And yeah, look out for emails. Look out for the next training webinar. It's going to be soon. Obviously, if you're celebrating Christmas, I can't believe it's only a week away. Have an absolutely awesome Christmas. And best of luck in the new year. Cheers.